you all are fit and fine, safe at your home. Children, you must have seen different kinds of motion around you. We have learned about these scientific terms, motion and rest, in the previous class. So you must be knowing what is motion and what is rest. I'm sure you must have seen different kinds of motion around you. So today in this video we will learn about motion and its various types. Suppose there is a man wants to take this table from position A to position B. So what is he doing? He is shifting. Anything that moves is called in motion. We see motion all around us. Moving vehicles, people moving across the street, and birds flying. All are in motion. Even the earth and other planets are in motion, continuously revolving and rotating, showing motion in different forms. But how will we define motion in scientific term? Suppose there is a vehicle at position A and this vehicle wants to go to position B. So it has to move, the vehicle has to move, otherwise it won't be possible. It has changed its position with time. If you look on the screen, it is changing its position. So this is called motion. Change in position with time is called motion. This is how you will define motion. Next, we will talk about types of motion. Children, you must have seen many things around you which are in motion. But what do you think? All the motion you see, all the movement you see around you are same? Do they look same? No. There are different types of motion. If I say you must have seen flying butterfly, movement of ant, movement of football in the football ground, movement of cricket ball in the cricket ground. All the objects are showing different kinds of motion, isn't it? So in today's video, we will also learn about the types of motion. Let us learn about the different types of motion. The first type of motion we will learn is rectilinear motion. Rectilinear means linear, a motion which goes straight. You can see on the screen a car moving on a straight road. This car has rectilinear motion. Movement of ants. See this boy sliding off? All these are the examples of rectilinear motion because they move in a straight line. Let us look to some more examples. A ball falling straight on the ground. Movement of car on a straight road. Movement of train. Movement of soldiers doing march past. All these objects, bodies, are going in a straight line. Therefore, possess rectilinear motion. The another type of motion we will learn today is circular motion. Now, what is circular motion? As the name suggests, the motion which goes in the form of a circle. You can say the motion along the circumference of circle is known as circular motion. Is there any example of circular motion? Yes, there are many examples, such as satellite moving around the earth is an example of circular motion. Is there any other example? Yes. If you tie a stone with a thread and hold its another end in your hand and rotate it in this way, as it is shown on the screen, you will see it's a circular motion. Movement of fan is also an example of circular motion. If you consider one blade as a dot or point and you join all these points according to its movement, you will find a circle is formed. But there is a condition in case of a circular motion. The central point has to be fixed. For example, if you look to this fan, the blades of the fan are in motion, but they all are fixed. These all blades are fixed with the central point. Same is happening in another case. In the case of hands of clock, they all are fixed at the center. Now identify some motions which are repeating. If you see children playing in the park, you will see most of them repeat their motion after an equal interval of time. Such kind of motion which repeats at equal interval of time is known as periodic motion. That repeats itself after definite interval of time. Is there any motion which is in combination? Or you can say, is there anything which has more than one motion together? Yes. Look at this boy pushing the ball on the ground. If you see, the ball is going straight. So it means the ball has two types of motion simultaneously, that is rectilinear motion and circular motion. Such kind of motion is called rolling motion, combination of rectilinear and circular motion. Is there any other example of rolling motion? Yes, there are thousands of examples of rolling motion. One of the example is again shown on the screen. The girl riding the bicycle. Movement of train. It's going straight, but the wheels are in the movement of circle. Do you know? Earth rotates on its own axis. Simultaneously, it revolves around the sun. Earth also undergoes more than one motion at a time, circular and periodic. My dear children, do you know Earth repeats its rotation after every 24 hours and repeats its revolution after every 365 days. Moon also undergoes two types of motion at a time. That is circular motion around the earth and periodic motion. Next type of motion is oscillatory motion. When a body or an object moves to and fro, it is said to be in oscillatory motion. For example, the pendulum you see on the screen is said to be in oscillatory motion. It's moving to and fro, right and left, repeatedly, from position A to position B. When this oscillatory motion increases the speed, it is said to be vibratory motion. Here, position A and position B are called extreme position, and the central position is known as mean position. When the ball completes one oscillation, it means it has completed the path from A to B. That is known as one oscillation. The next is random motion. Random motion means the motion is not defined, whether it will go straight or in circular. If a motion does not have its definite direction, it is said to be a random motion, such as the motion of a butterfly. You must have seen the flying butterfly. You must have seen a falling leaf. The direction is not defined. It may go anywhere. If you look to the screen, the another picture is the people playing hockey. So you see, the hockey ball does not go in a definite direction. Such kind of motion, when the direction is not defined, is not fixed, such kind of motion is called random motion. So children, hope you understood today's concept of motion and its types. Now your home assignment is to look around and find what kind of motion you see around you and your home. Thank you.